Hey guys, it's Orange Titan back again with another action figure review. This time the brand new DC Multiverse Batman Rainbow Suit. Rainbow Batman. Red Platinum Edition. Now that's what we're doing. We're doing red platinums now, McFarlane. Now, I did not know they were doing this. I know they were doing the green suit, the red suit, the blue suit, all that stuff. And I always thought, oh, that's cool. And I always said, you know, if they ever do a rainbow suit, I'd probably pick it up. I like this comic, and I always like the idea of Rainbow Batman. Here's the DPCI or the barcode if you need it. I found this at my local Target. I don't know if it's a Target exclusive or it's I don't know how the red platinums work. I stopped collecting McFarlane, and I don't know if I mentioned that in video before. I used to have a whole collection. My last collection tour, I had a whole shelf of DC Multiverse figures, but some of the figures I just didn't care for. I just bought just to buy, just to fit, and I bought like the older ones where like I was like, oh, this Batman's fine, I'll go with it, or I was like, oh, this one's fine, that one's fine. One day I just decided, hey, I'm selling all my DC Multiverse. I only kept a few that I really liked, and I sold the rest. And now I'm kind of getting back into it, maybe. I don't know. I told myself I wasn't going to get back into them again, but McFarlane is showing off some cooler new figures now, and they're showing off better versions of the original ones that he did. So now I'm kind of, you know what, maybe I will build a Justice League shelf again, because I don't have a DC shelf, unfortunately. I have a small one, but I don't have a good Justice League representation in my collection, and that's the only thing I do miss about my McFarlane collection. So I might be picking up, I picked up this one and I picked up another one this week. I will be doing a video of the other McFarlane, so stay tuned for that. But I didn't know they were doing Rainbow Batman, and when I saw that this was popping up online, I told myself, you know what, if I find it, I find it. And I went to my Target, and I found it. I wasn't even trying to look for it. I used to stress so hard about the platinum stuff that I'd go every week, and that's the one thing that kind of killed it for me for McFarlane, was the platinum stuff. Now I'm kind of like, if I see one I like it, I'll pick it up. But here he is. I did not realize this guy is really hard to get, and I did not realize he's going for a lot of money, which is ridiculous because I would not pay $300 to $400 for this guy. With that said, and me tantering over my McFarlane journey, let's open this guy up. Let's check him out, and yeah. Before I take Batman fully out, he does come with the card. He does come with the stand, which is really nice. I think I'm gonna keep the box because I really do like the artwork. Usually I would just rip this stuff out, but I'm gonna keep the box. But I wanted to show you the card and the stand really quick. So here he is out of the package. This is the Rainbow Batman. Looked really nice. I like the way it looks. Like I said, I've always liked this comic, and I've always liked this costume. I always think it's been fun. He does come with a wired cape, and I had the original of this Batman, the blue. This was, I think, called the Golden Age Batman, that came with Ace the Hound. I did have that one. I did sell it. I didn't mind it. It was a cool look, but I was kind of just whatever about it. I guess it just wasn't my look for Batman, or I just didn't care for it. But I gotta say, the rainbow cape and the wired in it is really nice. It feels weird. It feels like I could rip it really easily though. I don't like that, so I gotta be careful with that. But I do like that it's wired. Get some nice posing out of it. For accessories, he does come with 2 fists. Comes with 1 gold batarang, which is always nice. Comes with 2 grip hands, of course, to hold the batarang, and 2 grasp hands. I am liking that McFarlane's giving us hands. Usually, most times he does not, so it's really nice with the older ones, so it's really nice that we got it. For articulation wise, you know, arms can go all the way up, can go all the way back. These do have pins, which it would be cool if he could ditch the pins, but you know, I'm not one of those people that really, it's not a really big deal to me. Now, if I could take it apart, I know, yep. If you do take it apart, right, because McFarlane's really easy, and you decide you don't want those, then you can go back a little bit more. But then the figure looks all gappy. So it's more of a, do you want more articulation or do you want more aesthetic? But we don't really need articulation for him, right? Can bend all the way there, which is nice, right? That's always nice. Hands can go up, down, all around, which is really nice. Head can go up, down, can't really go down, side to side, right? Can move all the way around, which is nice. Can go to there. Can go up to back there, which is nice. Legs has a rubber overlay. Legs can go there, can go all the way back, can bend down, can bend all the way there, and toe hinge. So it's nice that we do get a toe hinge with the McFarlane figures. And yeah, there's really not much else to say besides, you know, you got the nice cape, you know, you got that nice rainbow. You could call this Pride Batman if you really want to. Yeah, no, the best part about this figure is it's just very colorful. It's a really colorful Batman. That's what's fun about it. It has all the colors. It's a rainbow. It's fun. He used different suits. I forget the villain he fought, but he fought a villain that every time he wore a different color suits, he wouldn't be affected. And then he put all the suits together, and then that's why it's the rainbow Batman suits. For size comparisons, like I said, I don't really have a lot of my DC Multiverse figures as much anymore, but here's a Maximum Series Spider-Man. These are 7-inch, so these are not really gonna scale as well, but the only Batman I did keep from my old McFarlane line was this one, because this was the first Batman I got in the line, so that one was a little special, so we do have that one. Or I did keep my original Robin, so you got Robin, which you could recreate that scene where he's like, Batman, why are you changing your costume, or why do you have the red costume tonight? So that's nice. And then the only other McFarlane I kept was this original Joker that I kept because me and my wife, when we first started dating, this was one of the first toys I got with her, so it's something special to me. So yeah, I mean, that's really it. I mean, I knew this was going to be a quick review. Like I said, I like it. I like this figure. This is probably going to be in my top 10s just because of design wise, and that that McFarlane actually did it. You know, I was hoping he would do it, and he did, so I'm really happy. I do like the figure. I like the way the colors look. It does look more brighter in person. I'm happy with it. It's just gonna go on my shelf as like one of my favorite figures. So it's a really cool Batman. I like it a lot. And like I said, we'll see in the future if I collect more. McFarlane Batman, or not just McFarlane Batman, but McFarlane series. You know, I do want to see what Mattel does, and whenever Mattel starts making their figures, if they're going to be 7-inch or 6-inch, I don't know yet. But, you know, I'll probably still pick up a couple more McFarlanes, but I don't know if I'm going to go dive in. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is this a pickup? Is this a pass? What do you think? And always, I'll catch you guys later. Please like, share, subscribe, and yeah, see ya. Peace.